Is it too late to start a nail career? Is there an age in nails where you just got to be like, forget it, it's not happening? We're going to talk about it right now on the Biz Talk. Age, Trace. It's a topic.
Don't even start with me. I already know where this is going.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Evil in his eyes.
Totally evil. Here's the deal. Okay. Tracy's older than me. And
so giddy about it. By I don't know, a couple months.
Is it a couple months? No. It's like 9.
It's not quite a year. It's not quite a year,
but it's almost a year.
All I know is Greg is older than both of us.
This is true. But I like being the youngest between myself, Greg, and Tracy. And I'm going to talk about it all the time. And I know it's not polite. You shouldn't ever write age. I should never to a woman, like,
you
ever.
You want to know my weight too?
Okay, we got to keep going, or else we're never going to talk about the topic. That's hilarious. Shit, you got me. Okay. So, this is very interesting topic.
I think I've forgotten what we're talking about.
We're talking about, is it ever too late to start a nail career? Is there like a particular age where you're like, dude, can't start? Like, there are some careers where age is a factor, mostly in like sports.
So my
right?
Olympic dreams are over.
Yes, Olympic dreams, or any type of like, in the competitive arena like that, where physically, as you get older, I can speak to this, your body starts to break down, and you can't compete.
Couldn't even remember what the subject was. We asked 15 times.
Yeah, to Victoria.
The young mind around here.
Yeah, exactly. That's because we are old, and it makes it challenging to remember things. This is a good topic for obvious reasons why I like it, because our company was founded by someone who started at the age of 49, which still today blows my mind. My mom, the young of young nails, she started this company at 49 years old. So I'm 46. It's just hard for me to wrap my brain around. In 3 years, I'll start a business.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm tired now.
I'm tired. No.
I'm always tired. No, but like, starting a business requires, especially in a startup, it requires
so much energy.
A lot of energy.
Time,
a lot
energy. Of time. She was 49. How old were you guys?
I was 18. I think I was just.
So you were pretty much.
Yeah, she started when I went to college, and that's when she started the business.
So she had to be exhausted by the time you guys got out of the house.
God, Greg and I were animals. Like, absolute, like, she couldn't even understand. We weren't even speaking English. We were just like, just like, food, nom, nom, nom. And like, we were awful, like, very energetic kids. I will say that.
Yes. So just about, really, at the time that some people might be going, you know what, in 5-6 years, I want to retire.
I want to start to like wind down. She was just getting started. So for me, like, what does that say? Like, here's someone that really was exhausted. She raised Greg and I, right? My dad was always at work. And she decided to start this business at 49. It's incredible, but what it also has taught me is that you're never too old to start any career. Again, unless there are actual physical limitations like athletics and sports.
Right.
Where you just can't. You're going to get hurt, right? Because your body, it just breaks down as you get older. But not in, most careers, actual careers where it doesn't require that. I don't look at age as a barrier at all. Like, I just don't. I never have. And it's because of that influence, obviously, that I've had from my mom, who kind of proved like it don't matter.
Well, I could see your mom honestly starting a business tomorrow. She would.
When
you have that in you, that desire, age is not going to stop you.
Yeah.
It's just not. And I know that there was someone that kind of had asked this question,
Yeah.
and I mean, I know that, I'm 47 now, and I do get more tired.
Sure.
A little forgetful, but I don't feel old. And to start a business tomorrow, something else, it wouldn't even faze me.
Yeah. So I think there's something to say about, let's take age out of the equation for a second, right? Because I don't think that's the question.
No, I don't think so.
I think if you're asking that question, it's not the right question, because that's not going to stop you if you are curious and you have passion for a particular career path, right? No matter how late it is. If there's some genuine interest and curiosity inside of you, you should do it. You should follow it. You should explore on that path, on that journey. Someone who's 25 that is going into a career where they're miserable, for example,
Right.
you're not going to have any energy. You're going to be sluggish. You're not going to show up on time. You're going to be late. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be unhappy, versus someone who's 45, 46, 55, 56, who's jumping into a career that they're finally doing something that they love, and they're going into it. Dude, they're going to have energy.
Yeah.
You have that passion behind it, and that curiosity, and that genuine need to I have to explore this. There's something inside of me that just will not shut up in my brain, and I have to go.
Don't listen to the voices, Habib.
Dude, a lot of voices going on up here. Let me tell you, I can't. But you're gonna have energy,
right?
And so I think I think it's the wrong question.
No, because I believe that there's 25-year-olds out there that if they were to ask the same question, and I knew them personally, and they didn't have that energy, and they didn't have that business spirit, I don't know what you want to call it. They're too old.
That's right. You shouldn't do it.
Shouldn't do it.
I mean, how many times do we see at trade shows? It's one of the amazing parts of our job, right? We go to a trade show, and we will have nail technicians come up to us and tell us a story of I'll never forget that one in Orlando. I've talked about this on podcasts before, but this one young lady, probably in her, I don't know, mid 30s or something, and just young, full of energy. She was checking out with Tracey, and then she started crying.
And then I asked for help. Habib.
Yeah, Habib.
I don't do well with criers.
Yeah. And but it was tears of joy. She was like, I was in HR, human resources for some big corporation for years. I was totally miserable and unhappy. Yep. And she's like, I changed my career to nails, and I've been doing it for a year now. I'm building my clientele. And she was like, I'm so happy.
She was happy.
She was so happy.
I remember that because I just looked up. I was checking her out, and she's crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Did I charge her too much?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Did I charge her too much? You just stared at her. Yeah. She was like,
But we've even had older ones, OWCs.
Yeah. Oh my God. We have all ages.
All ages.
That come
and people
through.
Just starting through. And again, I like that, Habib. I don't think it's the age. There's a spirit about it.
There is. And I think that goes with any career. It's not just in the nail industry. I think you could be, like you said, my mom right now. She's so funny. She's doing other things right now. She does a lot of charity, and she works with her church, and tons of giving and giving her time all for free. And she shows up week after week, and she runs these things. Why? Because she is passionate about it. She has energy.
We're donating some stuff.
Yeah.
And there's these bins that we have used for storage and stuff like that. And I put them in the trash. And your mom was in the trash digging those puppies out today. There's no stopping her. She's like, I'm donating those. Okay, sorry. But
yeah.
She's just, you can't look at her age because that's not how she acts.
No, and if you go back and watch some of the vlogs or some of the podcasts I've done with my mom, she clearly one of her like famous statements is, age is just a number.
Yeah.
It's just a number. And like, I have to think about, there's days where I'm obviously fried or exhausted. And I'm just like, dude, your mom didn't start till she was 49. You need to shut up. Like,
get your butt to work.
you gotta stop.
Yeah.
Like, no, because like the brain will naturally start to like complain or like, I'm exhausted.
Once
I'm
you
tired.
kind of give into it.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah.
It'll go. And I can't, know.
You know what I look at is when I want to do something, or I go, am I going to wait next year and go, I wish I was doing this? And then the next year, I should have done that. And then 5 years from now you're not just 45, 46, you're in your 50s and you're thinking the same thing. Whereas if you just started when you had it in your mind,
yeah,
been so much better off.
I know. Well, so this is a good example. Okay. Like, less than a year ago, I put my kids in jujitsu, right? Like training,
yeah.
like they're young. And one of the instructors, he's a good friend of mine, and he was like, hey, you should start. And I'm like, dude, I'm 40. At that time I was 45. And I'm like, I watch how they train at jiu-jitsu. It's very physical.
Yeah.
And it's very like, you can get hurt. And I was like, there's no way. And he's like, just come out and try it. And, everybody be cool. And so I'm on this, I got totally hooked and addicted. I'm one of the oldest there. They call it rolling when you train. You roll with these guys. These guys are like younger, faster, stronger. They are insanely athletic, and I have to keep up. But there's this black belt where he's a little bit older than me, and he takes me through like, okay, dude, listen, you're 46, you got to stretch every day, you got to work out, you got to take care of your body.
Right.
He's like, I can keep up now, and he's in his 50s,
right?
And he keeps up with these like 20-30 year olds, but he just like, it doesn't stop him, right? It's not stopping me. And again, there's that voice in my head, like my mom is sitting there going, go do it, what are you thinking?
Habib's like, I'm gonna break a hip.
Dude, I've come close. Trust me. I've had these young kids like just get my arm in. I'm just like, like dying, But it's absolutely not too late. There's not an age. I think if you love nails and you have a true, genuine passion, you should explore it and you should do it. And if you even ask me today, okay, I have this great job, but I'm kind of, so not happy, and I'm in the middle of my career, but I love nails, I would even tell you, go do the nails, because time is ticking, the clock is ticking, and you should do something that you love, and it's never, ever too late, and we're always here to support you. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this topic.
What age were you guys? I'm kind of curious how old people were when they started nails.
Yeah, that's a great question. Let us know how old you were when you started, or what your journey is taking you right now. What age are you if you're on this journey today? Tracey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the Biz Talk.